there! Hi. So this is just like a quick tutorial for setting up the basics for a VrChat avatar using Creator Companion. I know a lot of people want to get into avatar creation, and I know that Unity might be a little more difficult for people who may not have ever purchased an avatar before and had to upload it. And so I just wanted to go over like the basics of what to use. So packages. The main packages you want to either get or add are Gesture Manager, Avatar 3.0 Manager, Easy Quest Switch. A really big and important one that I mainly use is VRC Fury. It is a one that you can download. I'll have the link to it and all of the other things that I will be using in the description. VRC Quest Tools. Now this one is optional. You don't have to use it, but I use LittleToon for a shader because it looks great, and Pyomi sometimes stinks. I'll make a video about Pyomi soon, most likely. And I'll have a video going over shaders and stuff and how to use them and what to do. Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to show you how to import things and how to do all of that. This is just a basic tutorial of how to get your project, like, if you're uploading from Blender with your FBX and everything, this is just going to show you how to do that. Because I want to go over the basics and go things video by video in like a step-by-step Unity course, almost. So, yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to use this. So what you're going to do is in your files, you're going to drag the FBX of your thing in. You're going to just hold it and drag down into your assets area. And then for your textures, you want to go ahead and grab all of the textures you will be using. For my case, I will be using these two. And then if you want to, you can import all of the stuff you want. I will be going over that later. Whatever. So basically, with your asset, mainly your avatar, we're going to click on the little thing that has our avatar. We're going to pull it into the hierarchy right here. This is your hierarchy, by the way. You can move it around and do whatever. I personally keep it at the side because it's just better on my end. And we're going to go in and we're going to take our main camera. We're going to delete that. And then we're going to take the directional light. We're also going to delete that. It just makes it easier to use. And we're going to go up here and we're going to turn this off. So then we get it unshaded and just bright and shiny. Now, I'm going to warn you now, this should always stay blue. Unless it gets overwhelming, this should always stay blue. The gizmos are important. It shows you basically when you click on it, it just shows you how to move it and stuff. And all that jazz. Now, what we're going to do to make this avatar actually working and able to function, we're going to click on the FBX right here, and we're going to click on the rig button right here. Now, depending on how your avatar is, if it's more humanly based, or if it's something that you want to do by yourself, go ahead, be my guest. I don't do that. I click on the humanoid, and I click the apply rig, and it automatically sets up the bones. Now, sometimes if it can't detect a chest, you'll have to go in and manually do that, which is really easy. You just have to go in and find it and then click on it and boom. And apply. It's not that hard. And one thing I learned, this is a really great trick so then you don't have to like set up all the material bullcrap. You can go to the materials section and change the use embedded materials to use external and apply. And it'll automatically create a materials folder that you can go ahead and drag your textures into. And then you can open this up and use whatever shader you like. I prefer LittleToon. Well, for the glow, for glowing, you can go to VrChat Mobile and use Light Mapped. And then you can drag the texture in there like that. And then outlines, I'll use LittleToon. That's not what I wanted. And then LittleToon. And then go to main color. Drag that in for texture. And outlines, drag this in. And then boom. You have your avatar animated and shaded, or textured. Now you want to click here, and you want to go to the Add Component button, and you want to search up VRC Avatar, and it'll pop up the first one, and you should put that in. It's VRC Avatar Descriptor. Basically what this does is it sets a viewpoint for where your head should be with your headset on. It's where the eyes are, it's where you're looking, it's where all your head movement is. It's the focal point. Now you want to click that edit button, and you just want to drag it up to, oh, wrong one. And you just want to drag it up to where your head is. You can adjust this to however far out you want, however far in you want. I personally like it sitting right about there. And so that's how that should look. You can click on here. Do that. And yeah, you've got a basic avatar setup with no expressions, nothing like that. I will be covering how to do vibe seams, blinks, and emotion toggles in the next video that I will be uploading. I hope this helped a lot, and tune in next time.